My name is Chelsea White. I'm the manager of PI and quality here at Anderson, and I'm also the lead of the patient experience team and a member of the Lilly committee. I've got some of my fellow members here. As you know, we have the DAISY Award, which acknowledges exemplary nursing care and nurses, and we created the Lilly Award as a spin-off of that to encompass all other roles throughout Anderson Healthcare. So techs, providers, housekeeping, dietary, everyone is eligible for this award. So we gather all of the nominations every quarter and we select the top 3 as the committee, and then those go anonymously to the patient experience team and the winner is selected there. So we did that a couple weeks ago and Andrea is going to read the submissions for the winner.
Okay, so bear with me because I have quite a few little stories on this person, which makes it even more exciting. So as a reminder, this is second quarter Lilly for 2026. This first story, so this employee exemplifies what everyone would want in a professional caregiver and helper. On June 13th, a patient had a low blood sugar episode in the morning that put her in quite a crisis. Around lunchtime, this patient again felt like her blood sugar was dropping. This employee rapidly, without being asked, jumped in and made sure that this person's blood sugar was being checked multiple times to make sure that the blood sugar was indeed coming up. The patient received treatments, and again, this employee went in and made sure the blood sugar was checked to make sure that the treatments were successful. The employee reported to the nurse and the charge nurse the results of the blood sugars and kept us up to date. Everyone on this unit feels comfortable and very appreciative and helpful for such a great caregiver and someone who prioritizes patient care every single day with a smile. That story was submitted by another employee, as you figured out. I now have 3 stories to share. It's all about one patient. So it's 3 different family members all sharing their perspective on the situation. This employee was such a blessing to our families during a very stressful roller coaster time period for my grandmother. My grandmother was admitted with a UTI, and this employee immediately embraced us with kindness, professionalism, and was quick to try to answer all of our questions, even in a time of chaos. My grandmother is 98 and on a little bit of a mental health roller coaster as well. This employee stayed patient and stood by us as we tried to understand what my grandmother needed and gave her the patience and understanding that she needed while in the hospital. This employee continuously tried to direct us, and we are a very large family who are not always on the same page, nor do we ever agree, but we all agree that this CNA did a fabulous job and we wanted to adopt her as part of our family. This employee said she would treat our grandmother like family, and she did as well as all of us. I know this CNA is fairly young in her CNA role, so I can't wait to see what she does in the future because of her dedication of doing the very best job possible for our loved one and for others. We hope that our grandmother doesn't have to be readmitted, but if she was, we would sure hope this employee would be there to care for her again. That is from family number 1. Family member number 2. My grandmother was admitted with a severe UTI. Her stay ended up being long. She was NPO for 6 days. She had multiple side effects. She had multiple things going on that complicated her stay, as well as being a little bit confused on and off. This employee stood by her side as well as our side. And we have a big family and sometimes aren't always on the same page. I see a theme here. But we all agreed that this employee took us in as part of the family, and we believed her and knew that she had our loved one in best interest. She stood by Grandma's side through the ups and downs of this day, and for that we are very appreciative, and this reward is well deserved. That's from family member number 2. Family member number 3. My mom was admitted for a very severe UTI, which kept her in the hospital longer than to be expected. This employee immediately approached us on day 1 and made us feel like my mom was part of her family and received the treatment that her family would also receive. They were here in the hospital. We appreciated her respect, her professionalism, and we're excited to see where her career goes in the future. From all of our family, we want to say we hope our mom is discharged today and that all goes well in her future years. But we wanted to thank Anderson Hospital for this great employee and make sure this employee knows from the bottom of our hearts she is permanently part of our family, from family number 3. Today we get to reward Jimisha Mitchell. Sorry about that. Great job. Did you know when we were reading this?
I know that they gave like all of us some like pens and gifts. And
Oh, nice.
Well,
Good job.
Speaking of